Sure that you guys recall Greg Gianforte, who was in the special election in Montana, who was, don't forget, charged with misdemeanor assault when he had assaulted the reporter. So we have a story on Alex Jones and Mike Cernovich, who are, Mike Cernovich is the alt-right guy or whatever, and then Alex Jones is the crazy kook of Infowars. So they called it a setup, and I'm going to make an interesting point here, okay? So here's what they say. Cernovich said, "That is why every national reporter in the world went to Montana. Who cares about some race in Montana, right? But they're all there trying to set people up, putting recorders in your face, getting in your face, badgering you. I was about to say that's what they did to Trump and Lewandowski. He comes in the room, screams at him, puts a camera in his face. He tries to grab the phone. The guy grabs his arm. He throws him to the ground. That guy touched him. That guy assaulted him. You grab somebody's wrist, you are trying to take control of them." Exactly. That's what. Oh, sorry. This is Cernovich now. Exactly. That's what they do. They're setting everybody up now. Blah 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 blah. And then Alex Jones goes on to call them scum of the earth, globalists or whatever. If you recall the Berkeley protests, first of all, the crazy protests that happened in Mildly Anonymous, which I'm not in favor of, where they destroy shit. The Young Turks had made a video calling that a setup. And it got so much hate. It was unreal, right? Because it was pretty outlandish to think, right? Why don't these guys get the same on their shit? And that's what I'm trying to say. When the same thing happens, there is no equivalence. It's a total bias, okay? They should be getting the same pushback that the Young Turks got when they said that about the Berkeley protests. So, this was not a setup, number one. Who would it have been set up by? They never mentioned who it was set up by. Number two, why was he then charged by the police officer, the sheriff, with misdemeanor assault if it did not occur? You tell me, okay? He could either pay a $600 fine or he could pay, or something like that, and then 6 months in jail, or both, or one or the other. So you tell me why the fuck he was charged if he didn't actually do it. If it was in self-defense. What really happened was the reporter asked about the CBO score, and he was just so frustrated with hearing facts and numbers and statistics that he straight up just body slammed him. So the fact that they are not getting the pushback that the Young Turks got when they did the whole video on the Berkeley protest is embarrassing. And I think that they are just so bad. I don't even know how to explain it. But this was not a setup. What happened is what happened. This is how reporters go, because if reporters are not aggressive towards congressional candidates, presidential candidates, all these different things, they're going to get too comfortable. And it's going to be like a little circle jerk of, oh, hey, you're going to ask this nice question, I'm going to answer very nicely. No, I thought you were the one talking about snowflakes. You're the snowflake, bitch! This is so embarrassing. Greg Gianforte is the biggest snowflake in history because he assaulted a reporter when he asked him about a CBO score that was based on number, statistic, and fact. So you, indeed, in this case, Alex Jones and Mike Cernovich, Mr. Alt-Right, calling out, anti-SJW word, anti-politically correct, anti-all this other shit, anti-snowflakes, whatever, fruitcakes. You're the snowflake, you're the fruitcake, you're the bitch, you're the SJW. Stop trying to say it's a setup because it wasn't. You, Alex Jones, Cernovich, and Gianforte are all the biggest SJWs on the fucking planet. You body slam people. SJWs say stupid shit. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.